We now return to Let's Play Lethis. As you can see, I've laid out the elite housing block, such as it is. Hopefully this will be enough. That's 10 houses, and I'm not really sure how many they will hold at level 4, but I guess we'll find out. And if I need more, well, I guess I'll have to figure something out. I've got enough room for the 3 buildings, though. That's kind of what I like about this. I think I mentioned a few episodes ago that the developers seem to have removed some of the more annoying aspects of the Impressions games, one of which was, at least I felt, was getting all of the various support buildings that you needed on top of whatever special buildings the elites needed themselves. In this game, it's all condensed down into 3 buildings, so that's really nice. Well, I mean 5 buildings technically, because we got the tax office and the inspector, but you know what I mean. Anyway, we've got a little bit of beer going on here. I'm definitely going to have to expand operations. Based on what it looks like, we have just enough barley. Now, we did start the barley season sort of halfway through, so again, this isn't really a good indication of what we'll be producing, but I definitely need to put down another batch of the wheat farm bakery stuff, and another abbey at least. But I don't have people. So, right now, once these 2 are employed, they'll be taking up half of my unemployed workforce. We're going to need more, which means upgrading these guys. And at the moment, they require a theater. So I'll put that down. In my last remaining spot, well, the only remaining spot that it can actually hold, I've got 1 more spot for the newsstand. And I believe that is all that they will require here. So there we go. That should take up pretty much all of my workforce. We need 3 people. And here come the elites on their hover baskets. It's been pointed out to me that there is in fact a shortcut for the speed. It's on the numpad. I don't know why they put it all the way on the numpad, since that's really the only time you'd ever use that half of the keyboard. But whatever. So they need more food. Do you hear that? What the hell is that? Is that just the disappearing steam machines or something? That's a really weird sound. It's coming from the houses. Okay. So, did we get any of the workforce in here? We did get some of the workforce in. What is your problem? Really? The theater guy hasn't gone through this one little passage yet? How is that possible? What the hell? I'm gonna have to take a look at that. You've also got a problem with the environment. Yeah. I'm not sure if I should just knock that one out or what. You've probably... Oh, nope. You need alcohol, so you're not getting alcohol. Okay. Well, the thing is, if I put down a cafe right now, we're going to start consuming that beer. I want to get the beer built up first, so let's actually, let's take a look at this. We've got 400, so we've got 1,000 left in there. Let's put down 1 of these and see how far this gets me. If it consumes all of the excess stock or what before the next. I am a little bit behind on the... Now that's weird. It says the harvest is imperial. I thought that was... I guess that must be before Fructidor or whatever the hell it's called. Oh, the names. Well, we're out of stock, which means that we're now out of beer. So it's not timed perfectly. We just ran out of beer on both sides. So possibly, well, I guess we'll find out this season how these do. I really don't need to be sitting there looking at that. There are other things I could be doing. 16%, so we can expand the Well, let's find out. Let's actually find out how many workers that takes up. Okay, so I've actually got about 70 workers I can put into something. That's fine. Return. So, let's see, that's going to be 20 there. Okay, we have to have enough people, including... Especially now that the seasonal... This is probably the best time, actually. I should get in the habit of putting down buildings when the fields are being tended to. That would give me a much better idea of the workforce I have available. So, put down 1, 2, and then 2 more wheat farms. Excellent. Okay. 10% unemployed, so we still got plenty of people. Another thing, now that I'm sort of added up over here, I can start using this coastline for more fish should I need it. Steam is something I need to start looking at soon because we now require utensils. Yeah, I'd like to get that beer. You know what, though? We're making so much fish. I think I'm free to export some of it. Go up to 800. We'll see if I can sustain that. Because now we've got bread coming in. And especially now with this. Yeah, let's bump that up to 1200, in fact. I'm feeling sassy. So... Okay. If I... See, the problem with me pausing and then doing a bunch of stuff is that I then come back and I sort of assume things will be done. And of course they can't be done because I paused. But now that that's all set up and we've got some more people coming in, we now have 15% unemployed. We've got 400 excess stock in there, 400 excess stock in there. It's Fructidor again. So the next growing season will be shortly after. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So this is perfect because we still have a little bit of excess stock. Well, it's not quite perfect because we still have a few months where they will be growing. And they're out, and you are out. Okay, so it looks to be 3 will have a continuous supply of barley for 2 abbeys. At this distance, anyway. I don't imagine it would be much different regardless. And unfortunately, it's still putting in so little, mostly because of the distance it takes to drop it off here, but it's putting in so little that it's just taking forever. I'm really going to have to think about expanding the beer well beyond. What are this takes, right, so 9-ish, so we're assuming, well, that'd be like 30, that'd be 70 people. I definitely don't have 70 people at 9%. Well, actually... Well, it says there's 448 can work in this city, but how many do we have? We're still waiting on 100 to move in. But we do have enough food for the next 2 years. So, you know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go ahead and double down on the beer because, well, can we actually sell that to anyone? Don't think I saw that anywhere, as a matter of fact. So beer is, oh, okay, Rumendell does. If I want to sell to them, and I'd only be selling to them because I don't need their fish. but we definitely need that. Okay, so that'll be the next bit. Wait. What do we need? Okay, utensils. So, well, I can always expand this block, right? Of course, the trade-off is that they'll consume more beer. Let's do it. Let's just do this because we need to get these elite housing groups up, and we are almost down. I should check my treasury because we're making profit. So as long as we're making profit, that's fine. And that's pretty much all thanks to the elite housing that is existing pretty much only to be my cash cow. Let's see, if I do that, I'm going to pretty much completely block off anything to the south if I do this. Because I was going to put that 5 by... Oh, these are 5 bys. So I'd be able to fit 2 of them here, and then I would not actually be able to fit another one there. Dang it. Well, I guess I'll have to have the steam... Well, I won't have to have the steam separate on this. I need something that'll be able to collect the steam. Wait a minute. Let's look at the bridges over here. Oh, cool. So I can just have the steam being collected in this. And then they can take that up to the machines that will need it. That's much better. That's much better. Because otherwise I would end up having them take it to the thing here and then they drop it off. Yeah. Let's not do that. Okay, so come down here to you. I'm already only accepting a handful of that. In that case, I will be accepting steam after all. I'm not going to accept very much. Let's see, 2,000 is a fourth, so I'll have to accept maybe 1,200, and I'm not adding this up in my head very well, so I have no idea. Let's lower you to 1,200 as well, and let's just hope that that's all going to fit nicely. And if it doesn't, well, just need some more. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just set this up, I think, ahead of time. Because eventually I will need to put down the steam machine. Now it is kind of a waste, however, to put all of this crap. That's not going to work. Because the way I had this set up, I was going to have 2 of my 4 buildings, and there's a 4 building that will need to go up here. I would not be able to fit another 4 building in there. Ah, hell. Well, what about over here instead, then? Would this work anywhere along here, please? There. Fantastic. So, yeah, it is kind of a waste because I'll have to have a condenser. So what can I do with this, then? Because I will need a condenser, but I really don't want to just... And how am I going to fit 4 pipes onto it? I suppose if I put it like here, I could get a pipe to each side. But I'll just have that condenser sitting on its own. So I could... If I moved this guy down... That's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to move him down to over here. And I believe, so we'll let the pipe slip in through there. Or it can go on the road, whatever. But looking at his walking space, he can make it. So we'll get that down there. We'll remove this, and we'll just actually block this off as well. Which means I could actually... No, this is already set to the one corner. Whatever, anyhow. It works now. So that's that. We'll have the condenser set up and ready to go. And we'll get all this prepared. So it looks like selling the 1,200 fish is not too terrible. We still have a little bit of a stockpile here, so that's good to see. I'm going to go ahead and put in Where is it? Is it under the food? Was I just looking at it? It's under distribution, of course it is. I'll put the Emporium here so we can get the rich people situated. Now, looking at that, I don't know that it's actually going to go the whole way. It will, but it will not go beyond those end houses. So, if I need to expand this housing block, and I really hope I don't, it's not going to be enough. I should have copied the one from the tutorial, because that was able to fit in, well, more than this, right? I don't know, I'll have to go look at it again. Okay, so we've got this Emporium. I don't know which way is the front. We'll put it that way. Yay, it's the front. Okay. So we'll at least start distributing this stuff. Right? And this guy's gonna go... Nobody works at this building. Oh, piss! Because we need automatons. Right. I forgot all about that. Well, we won't be able to expand that. I'll have that turned off. In that case, I'm going to need to... I got 3% unemployment, which equals how much? A whopping nobody. So we're going to have to instead put a market down here and get started doing this. Ugh. Well, it has to be done. Well, it's a good thing I have this, though. But already, I mean, that ate everything because it does that. So we're going to have food shortages while people are moving in. We're very low on bread still. I could expand that another level. Probably the beer expand another level as well. It's really coming down to... I wonder if I would shortcut at all if I put a bridge here and had them go that way. I wonder if that would be even any shorter. But it's coming down to this distance. This very long distance is what's keeping levels down, at least for the beer. Although we are putting in a good amount of beer, but then it gets taken up almost immediately. They're not... Okay. So I'm glad to see that this is smart enough to realize when you only need what you need. Right? He says as he just notices that they took beer. I should probably stop them from doing that. They don't need beer right now. So let's refuse to take... Damn it. Refuse to take the beer so that you stop buying it. And yes, that is going to be the next big thing. We've only got 6% unemployment. I'm going to have to put that wash house in. We're going to have to go straight into that. Okay, well, if I stick it out in the corner here, that will help a little bit. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess I can angle it that way, so it looks a little bit more natural. Yeah, fine. Okay. We're gonna need lots more people. We're now producing more bread than fish, but then again, that might just be because the fish are not being filled up since they're being sold. I'm okay with that either way. I'd like a good, healthy stockpile of beer before I have other people start taking it. Which they now do, and they've got it because we had some stockpiled in the thing, so I may as well have them go ahead and start taking it because they've already got it. And if I take that away from them, they're going to devolve. But this is bringing me up to 34%, which is exactly the kind of thing I need. Oh yeah, okay. Well, I've got well over 100 people that need to be... It's almost 200 people, in fact, that need to find a place to work. And I guess I can go ahead and do that. So let's set up the condenser, which is going right here, as I said. And I forgot that this is a 5-by building, so I'm not going to be able to attach on the right. Oh, I guess I will. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I could just use one input on the condenser as long as all the other ones down here, the extractors, were hooked up to the same line. They should be fine. So we'll put that down. Put down the 1, 2, may as well put them all down. I've got the money, and then I'm in the positive enough that I'm actually making some profit. So I will do it this way. Just get maximum steam power. That is not how that's going to go. We'll go connect this up to this one pipe. Connect you to the pipe. Connect. I guess I could take it this way. This works just fine. Connect you and you. Now, I believe that's the only steam field on the map. So, we are maxed up. We should hopefully start seeing some steam soon. Steam capsules. Once we've got that, then I'll go ahead and put down the other buildings, because there's really no point in just sitting waiting for a building to get its supplies, because otherwise you're just sitting there spending money on not taxes, but operation costs, and it's not producing anything. Again, that's not really such a big deal, because how much profit am I making? Enough, obviously, but... Oh, well, this year... What? Really? Last year I only made 81? Are these flipped? Because this year I'm only making 822. Yeah, I think that's flipped. I don't think this is showing... Or maybe it is, because... No, yes. This is this year. This is last year, because I just put down all that money in construction. And I clearly have not made enough. So last year, I made 822 profit, which is good, because that's only normal income. Okay, stop jibber-jabbering. Time to put down... This is something else I have not tested. How many of the mines support how many utensil factories? I don't want to overproduce this, but we're going to need plenty of copper anyway, because... No. It's actually iron that goes to a blast furnace, that goes to an automaton factory. Okay, well, it's a good thing I have so many damn unemployed people. Let's put down maybe 1. Now, this is something else. Okay, I guess the extractor, the mine, only goes on a 2x2 square, so it looks like I'm only going to get 2 mines out of this anyway. So right there, and... Well, if I put it this way, we're going to block off any possible road, so it's going to have to go this way. And then if I'm lucky, I'll be able to run that road up and along here for the inspector, and we can just have one big long route. I would like that very much. Oh, it looks like I can even shortcut it further by going this way. Okay. Well, we'll start that up. How big are these? The industries are 3x3 buildings. The utensil factory, yes, that's a 3x3. I can put another 3x3 up there. So I got the 1, the 2, the 3. I think I'll try that first. I'll try a 2 supply, 3 production. And then I can just expand this road out like... Why won't it bend the way I want it to bend? Okay. Well, expecting that it's gonna... it's gonna run into that, isn't it? Let's have a look. The iron... Oh, god damn it. The iron... I guess that's not... That's apparently grayed out, because it's a gold mine. Yes. This is the iron. Can I rotate you the other way? I can. Fantastic. So at least now I can bring that road up, and there might actually be... Nope. There's only the one, and it is this way. On the opposite end of... I can't draw a road over those things, so it's actually... Damn it! Well, that might snarl things just a little bit. Maybe I won't need too many, though. I guess we'll find out how many automatons I can make with just the one. But anyway, that was going to determine where I placed my road, and since this is where the 3x3 is going to go, we're only going to get one 3x3 in there, it looks like, so I may as well just drag the road right up here. And then we'll roadblock it. For right there anyway, as well as right here. Now, it doesn't really have to be that way. I could pull it over one and just have it this way, since it's obviously not going to attach that way. But if I do have a 3x3... Well, whatever. What time is it? Okay. I think it's time to end this episode. I'll fiddle around with this on my own time. There was something else I was going to do as well, but I'll figure all that out. We've got ghosts, and we don't have an exorcist. Okay, well that's something I'm going to have to deal with next, because that's holding down. Although we've got so many unemployed people that that might be okay. We might have this thing again where the natural buffer is acceptable. Yeah, this would be a very good stretch to have all of that automaton production, especially since it's so darn close to the elite housing. But if we do in fact need another extractor, I'm going to have to find the way to get to it, which might require a little finessing. Anyway, it's time to end this episode. I will see you next time.